District and carried out by the Beijing Shengtang Judicial Appraisal Institute, with the examination conducted by inspectors Cao Qin and Jie, surname only provided. According to the findings, the deceased, identified as Yu, male, 37 years old, stood 181 centimeters tall, with normal development and average nutrition. Because of censorship concerns, we can only slightly rewrite the level of horror compared to the original sentence in the leaked version. The examination described external injuries to the chest, bilateral internal bleeding, and multiple fractures on the left side of the body. There was also trauma to the pericardium and liver region, injuries to the lower body, and evidence of sudden respiratory and cardiac arrest. Additional notes recorded scalp wounds, pale eyelids and meninges, and cloudy corneas. Blood traces were also found around both outer ears and ear canals. Taken together, these details strongly suggest that Yu's hair and ears had been violently pulled before death. The nasal bone was fractured, and blood was found accumulated inside the nasal cavity. One of the most shocking discoveries was that the inside of his lips showed multiple irregular lacerations, with the longest tear measuring about 7.5 centimeters. And then came the most chilling line of all, the final sentence of the leaked report. Except for the lower right front tooth, all of Yu's teeth were missing. In other words, before his death, Yu likely endured unimaginable torture. Most of his teeth had been removed. It's no wonder that in the latest leaked video capturing part of the incident, Yu Menglong can be heard screaming. His cries are slurred as if his mouth had been severely injured. However, the authenticity of this autopsy report remains debated among netizens. Many believe that while the details are terrifying, verification is still needed. In previous episodes, we've discussed an ancient occult ritual called Zhongshengji, a so-called life exchange ceremony where another person's life is sacrificed to alter someone else's fate. It's a twisted demonic practice, said to involve using the teeth and hair of the victim as ritual objects. If this connection is real, it eerily matches the descriptions in Yu Menglong's leaked autopsy report. Commentator Daiyu cited a post from an ex-user named Partisan Review, who claimed that Yu Menglong was likely killed as a human sacrifice for members of China's powerful. According to that post, a feng shui master revealed that the sequence went like this. A certain high-ranking official's fortune had begun to decline, and to reverse his fate, Yu Menglong, who had already been chosen, was made to die in his place on September 10th. A lock of Yu's hair was then taken to Tibet, where another ritual sacrifice was performed on September 19th, titled The Ascending Dragon. The post also claimed that blogger Luo Yonghao's public controversy on September 10th was deliberately used to distract the public from Yu's death. And here's what happened on that very day. September 10th, 2025, the same day Yu Menglong died, Luo Yonghao, a well-known Chinese entrepreneur and internet celebrity, posted a viral complaint against the restaurant chain Shibei. He claimed that when he dined there, almost every dish was pre-made and overpriced, urging lawmakers to require restaurants to disclose whether their food is pre-prepared. In response, Shibei's founder Jia Guolong publicly denied the accusation, insisted that Shibei never uses pre-made dishes, announced that all branch kitchens would be open for public inspection, and even hinted at suing Luo Yonghao. The dispute quickly dominated Chinese state media headlines, drawing enormous attention. According to the X account Partisan Review, this sudden media frenzy was not accidental. It was a calculated move to divert attention away from the Yu Menglong case. That, of course, was the blogger's interpretation. From this perspective, China's top leader is said to have performed an entire series of dark rituals to extend his life, from live human sacrifices to the creation of dragon-shaped clouds over Tibet, all for his own selfish pursuit of power. But did these sinister acts really work? Let's look at the explosive article that has everyone talking. Can she escape heaven's net? Fate sealed in 2026 to 2027? On October 6th, an X account called New Highland posted a piece written by an author using the pen name Monk of Wutai Mountain. The article was chillingly detailed and sharply analytical, claiming that the current ruler would meet his end during the Red Horse and Red Sheep Calamity. The Red Horse and Red Sheep Calamity, Qima Hongyang Jie, is an ancient prophecy rooted in the cosmological system of China's heavenly stems and earthly branches. In this system, the stems Bing and Ding belong to the fire element, symbolizing blazing intensity, while the branches Wu, the horse, and Wei, the sheep, represent unrest, rebellion, and the collapse of dynasties. According to the prophecy, every time the fire horse Bingwu and fire sheep Dingwei years appear, massive national upheaval follows. And shockingly, those years correspond exactly to 2026 and 2027, both belonging to the element of fire. The Southern Song scholar Chai Wang recorded this fiery cycle in his book The Fire Years Chronicle, Bing Ding Huijian, listing 21 historical calamities that occurred between 255 BCE and 947 CE, every one of them ending with a ruler's